Okay? Lesson one by one, we're going to read. When you stand in front and read, I want to see that confidence. If you don't have confidence, hello? Shush. If you don't have confidence, look for it inside of you. Dig it out of you. If it's dead, dig it out. Beautiful people, and welcome back to another video right here on All Things Teaching with Pina. My name is Pina, here to give you guys everything teaching related and much more. I'm giving you classroom adventures, I'm giving you admin work, everything related to teaching, and so much more is what you guys are going to be getting from me. Without wasting any time, let's get straight into today's vlog. Grade 4th, I did this with a grade 5, so I'm doing it with you. This is what I call positive criticism. Positive criticism means you are positively criticizing the way that I teach, my teaching style. Remember, you guys are from grade 3, you are now in grade 4. That means you have different teachers that are teaching you different subjects instead of just one teacher that's teaching you different subjects. Does that make sense? Alright, so now, hush, shush, shush. So now my question to you becomes, where am I going wrong in the way that I teach? Because I am not like Mem Lerato. I don't know how Mem Lerato teaches. I've never been in a class, so I don't know how she teaches you. But don't compare me to her because I am me. Alright, so where am I failing you? Raise up your hand and speak. Where am I failing you? You can't say no way. I'm giving you the opportunity to criticize my teaching. Criticize it in a respectful manner. Hey, I asked a question. Okay, let me ask another question because you don't understand the one that I asked. Do you understand me when I'm teaching?
Yes, sir. But not exactly, ma'am.
Not exactly. Okay, that's a good start. You don't exactly understand me. Okay. Okay, what else?
Sometimes I do understand you, but some other times I may be lazy.
Lazy. Okay, but that's on you because I'm not lazy. Yes. Okay, another question that I'm asking is, how can I teach you? Hello? Shush. How can I teach you better so that you can understand fully, not half understand, you can understand to the maximum? What can I do to improve my teaching? Let's start here.
Like maybe it's a number, then you say it's equals to something I don't understand. So I want like you make like
Shush.
Like maybe it was 115 plus 70, and then I don't know. And then you can maybe make a little lower number so I can understand.
Okay, thank you for that. That's very helpful. Okay, so how am I going to write this? Alright, we are progressing. Yes.
I don't know because this is your class.
No, as much as this is my class, you guys are the ones that are seated here. So you need to help me so that I can teach you better. So that at the end of the term, you all pass. I don't want to see anyone failing. That's why I'm doing this. Yes.
And when we don't understand, we come to a table.
You are allowed to come to my table, but sometimes here's what I do. I do what I call peer review, where you sit with the person next to you and you ask for help, right? Because this was done when I was in school many years ago. The teacher would always say, sometimes as a teacher, I don't explain fully so that you can understand. Maybe your friend explains better. That's why I also do this, because maybe your friend seated next to you or in somewhere in the class explains better than me. That's why I say ask someone else. Does that make sense why I say that?
Yes.
So, as a teacher, you talk a lot. Ladies, get yourself some Love Labello. Get yourself some Love Labello for your lips. It's actually very, very good. It's peach flavored. I love the fact that it lasts long on my lips, so I don't constantly have to apply it. And then Good Stuff. I'm almost out. I'm actually on my last few drops. Good Stuff, very vanilla, fine fragrance body mist. Feel fabulous, feel happy, feel like a Valione. I love that one. When I first read it, I was like, oh yes, yes. So I'm using the Good Stuff for to smell good, because wow, you know, these kids, they're always standing next to you, so as a teacher you need to smell good. I need to make sure that I smell good for the parents and also for myself, because you can't be standing next to me and I'm out here smelling all funky. Alright, so I want to put this on. Ooh, I'm going to put these on. I don't know if you'll be able to see, or if I should put the hoops. I don't like these ones. They feel heavy. I don't like earrings that are heavy. I don't like, when I put on jewelry, it shouldn't be too heavy, because as a teacher I move a lot, especially because I'm teaching the little kids, the grade 4s and 5s. I move a lot. I need to be free. The earrings that I put on should not be weighing me down. If I'm putting on something and it's weighing me down, then it's a total no-no. So I'm just going to put these on. I'm going for the hoops. They are lightweight. They're not heavy hoops. I know that I do have heavy hoops. But yeah, I'm not going to be wearing those ones anytime soon. So I'm just going to, put these ones on. And that's my look. I didn't put on mascara today. Ladies and gentlemen, as a teacher, please expect that you are going to be dealing with a lot of behavioral problems. These kids, they come with a lot of behavioral problems because we don't know how they are raised at home. And you will have parents telling you that, ma'am, I don't know how to discipline my child. Can you please assist me? So as a teacher, you also now need to be the person that mediates the problems that these kids come up with at school, because you're not just a teacher. Teachers wear multiple hats. One moment you're a nurse, you're assisting a child who has an injury, a boo-boo somewhere. One moment you're a police officer, you have to take matters into considerations, and whatever the case is, you need to deal with discipline. Like, one moment you need to be a chef, feed these kids because they didn't bring food from home. So when you do come to work, make sure that you pack extra. Please make sure that you pack extra food, just in case there's that one learner who's hungry, who forgot their lunchbox at home, or their parents are not able to buy them fancy food and they're competing with their friends, because their peer pressure is real. Peer pressure is a lot. These kids are going through a lot. So as a teacher, you must always know that you are not just a teacher, you are actually a parent to these kids. And that's hard, because you don't get taught how to be a parent in varsity. You're taught theory and practicals, but you're not taught how to be a parent to these kids. You're not taught how to parent these kids, because it's a lot. And you're not just parenting one child, you're parenting like multiple kids all at the same time. They need to feel your love. And the grade 4s, shame, man, they're very touchy, so they touch me a lot. Personal boundaries. Kids don't understand personal boundaries. If you have a child, you know that kids, they don't know personal boundaries. If they want to hug you, they come running, they hug you. Hey, it's a lot. And if you're that person that's like, no, don't touch me, I love my personal space, kids don't understand that language at all. They do not. So love these kids like your own. As difficult as it is, love these kids like your own. If you are a teacher, a student teacher, love these kids like they are your own kids, even if they're not. Because some of these kids, they don't receive love at home. And if they receive that love from you, it will transfer to their attitude towards the subject and you as an educator in the classroom. You will definitely see the improvement in their behavior and also in the effort that they put into their work. Don't hate on these kids. These kids are dealing with problems that you as an educator, you are not aware because you don't sleep in the same house as them or live next door to them, because most of the time as teachers, we don't want to live next door to these kids. Like, it's a lot. You don't want to be hearing someone call you ma'am when you're not on duty as an educator. Like, the amount of ma'ams that I hear when I'm at the store, sometimes I just put on a disguise and I'm like, yo, not today, please. I don't want any of these kids to recognize me when I'm at the store, because that's my me time. That's just time for me to be me and just dress in raggedy old clothing. And now they'll be like, yeah, that's my teacher. And by that time, you're not even dressed appropriately to be a teacher. So love these kids. Love these kids. It's Valentine's month. Love these kids. Let's lead with love. Love these kids. Be there for them as much as possible. Show them that, you know what, there are possibilities of them achieving better. There are possibilities of them becoming better individuals, and so forth and so forth. So don't give them a negative attitude. Just love these kids. That's all I can say. Take that one thing from me. I'm going to put this on. It's actually, yeah. All right, I need jewelry. This one. Ugh. Ish. Right, that's it. That's my look for today. I added a pink haircut. Just trying to be in the love atmosphere. Okay, thank you very, very much. Good morning, grade 5s.
Good morning, teacher.
How are you guys this morning?
We are blessed and highly favored.
Thank you. You're getting the hang of it. Please sit down. Alright, I want you guys to take out your DB books.
You see today they don't take I make water.
What?
I make water.
What am I seeing? Yes. Good. Okay. Thank you so very much. I have a question for you guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you hello? Hush. Thank you. Do you understand yesterday's work?
Yes.
Okay. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. Thank you. You did not understand yesterday's work. Where did you not understand so that we can... The second what? Alright, please go to page 18. Page 18, page 19, that's your classwork. Please go to those pages. Open your eyes, look on the board. I've written it here. Alright. Have fun, enjoy. Thank you. I want to explain, but you guys are now talking and talking and talking. Can you please give me a chance to speak? I know, that's why I'm doing this. Number 1, solve the following problems. The pictures may guide you. Also use the blue words. The blue words are there at the top. Number 1A. Number 1, alphabet A. Solve the following problems. Right? They've given you problems. A shop sells 570 cans of cool drink. That's shop A. Shop B sells 320 cans of cool drink. How many cans of cool drink do both shops sell all together? You have
shop A, it's what?
Calm down. You have shop A, and you also have shop B. right? Shop A sells 570 cool drinks. Shop B sells 320. Now the question is asking you, how much do they sell all together? All together meaning that you're going to combine shop A and shop B and get your answer. 570 plus 320. 0 plus 0? 0. 7 plus 2? 9. 5 plus 3?
8.
890 what? What are they selling?
Coca-Cola.
Cola. Cool drinks. So shop A and shop B sells 890 cool drinks all together. All together means both. Right? So now you also have this method. 500 plus 300 plus 7.
Breaking down and adding.
500 plus 300 plus 70 and now plus what? Remember we are working with hundreds, tens and units. Yes, plus 20. Alright, thank you. Calm down. Where's this 500 coming from? It's coming from here. Where's the 300 coming from? It's coming from here. The 70 comes from here. The 20 comes from here. Remember, hundreds, tens, units. Hundreds, tens, units. Right? This is what? There's a name for this. We did it a few weeks ago.
Breaking down.
There's another word as well, a formal one.
Expanded.
Thank you. Expanded what?
Expanded form.
Thank you. Expanded form or expanded notation, whereby they are expanding the number. 500 plus 300 plus 70 plus 20. What's 500 plus 300?
800.
It's 800. Plus what's 70 plus 20?
90.
Plus 90. 800 plus 90?
890.
890. Do you see? This is another form. This is also another form that you can use to calculate. So yesterday they gave you a lot of the expanded notation form where you had to calculate the number using the expanded form. That's all which you guys were asked to do yesterday. So please, does that make sense now? Yes. Clap hands for yourself. Alright, alphabet B. Please copy this for alphabet A. Write it down there. Complete that for me, please. Come, complete it quickly. For Valentine's Day, the principal, you said that you have up until tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday. To pay for your candy floss. I don't know how much it is. You pay for your candy floss and your balloons and whatever.
Clothes and the candy and the balloons.
No, she said you have up until Friday to pay for your CDs. But the candy floss and the balloons, because we are going to make them, we are going to make the candy floss according to the orders that have been that we received. And you know, you're gonna buy the balloons according to the amount that has been paid. So after tomorrow, because the principal has to go shopping for those items, after tomorrow, which is Thursday, no more balloons, no more candy floss payments. But you can still pay for your Valentine's clothing. Okay? And then sit. I will come to you, sit. You should have paid by now. Why didn't you pay?
I did pay.
Why didn't you pay earlier?
Maybe I forget to
You go during change of periods. No. The principal is upset with me because you guys were outside making a noise. And I was in the kitchen waiting for the kettle to boil. Alright, fine, thank you. Listen, the kettle took too long. Okay? I can't control how fast it boils water. That's its job.
Ma'am?
And it's failing to do one thing it's good at.
Ma'am,
So-
if only this world people have superpowers, you have fire. You just.
Yeah,
Teacher.
I would have heated my own coffee a long
Teacher.
time ago.
Can we pay for someone who I want to pay?
I don't know. I
You
don't
don't
know.
have a ticket?
Hello? The payments for Valentine's Day, they don't come to me. They go to...
Do you have a ticket?
yes.
Do you know
So, another thing that I wanted to tell you is that if I am not in class, maybe after break or in the morning, early hours in the morning, if I'm not in class and the door is open, please come in quietly and sit down, okay? Sometimes I'm either at the office with Ma'am Kia, or I'm with the principal, or I'm at the kitchen, or I'm just somewhere in the school. So if I am not in class and you are supposed to be here, just quietly come in and take out your books, okay? If I am in class, you wait for me to tell you to come in, like we normally do. Ladies first, gentlemen later. I'm teaching you chivalry. There's something called chivalry. It's just basic manners. Where as a gentleman, you know there's that thing where you pull a chair for a lady?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a thing.
Like what do you have?
Not just when you're dating, it's a thing. It's actually a thing, guys. It's called being a gentleman. It means you acknowledge that as a man, you're supposed to pull a chair for a girl, not just in a romantic way. It's just basic manners, things that your father should be teaching you, right? You open the door for the girl, ladies first. If it's cold, you take off your jacket, you give it to the girl. It's basic
She must
chivalry.
get cold. She must stay there cold.
I feel so sorry for your wife. I feel sorry for your
Ma'am,
wife.
here the hand we can see. Hey, but you can just go like this person.
I'm not saying do it to your classmates, but I'm teaching you things that happen in the real world. These things happen in the real world. Men do these things for women, not just women that they are in a relationship with, but ladies in general. Even for their own mothers, they do these things. That's what I'm saying. This is something that you should be taught at home. But because you're not taught that at home, that's where I come in. As a second parent to you, I teach you these things so that it becomes a part of you, so that it enters into your system, so that you know that ladies first. You open the door for a lady, you pull out a chair for a lady, you tell the lady to sit. If it's cold, take off your jacket, give it to the girl. You get cold, just saying. Alright, here's what I want. You guys are here first for reading. When you read, I want to see your confidence. You guys do not have confidence. So we need to build your confidence. Go and sit down. Thank you. Go sit. I will attend to you. Calm down. Listen, one by one, we're going to read. When you stand in front and read, I want to see that confidence. If you don't have confidence, hello? Shush. If you don't have confidence, look for it inside of you. Dig it out of you. If it's dead, dig it out. If you don't have it, we are building it today. Understood? Did you hear how that librarian was reading last week?
Yes,
She was changing voices, making all sorts of faces, the librarian that came last week.
You remember when we were sitting?
Yes, that's how we want you to read. That's where we want you to get. Don't just stand in front. Hello? Hush. Don't just stand in front and read. Make eye contact. That's very important. Because in English and Afrikaans, you do oral reading for marks. Eye contact, shush. Eye contact gets you marks. There's marks for that. Okay? Don't do that with your water, please. So when you are reading, you hold your book. Hello? Look. You hold your book, you read, you look at the classroom. I'm teaching you how to make eye contact as you're reading. But don't lose the sentence that you are reading. Understood?
Yes.
Don't put your book in front of your face so that we can't see you. We want to see you making eye contact. Look around at the people that are in class. Then continue reading. You look down, you read, you look up, you look at your classmates. Then what happens when you're done looking at them and looking at all of your different hairstyles? You go back, you read. Okay? You do that continuously. Hello? Without We don't want that when you're reading. As if you have like a stomach ache or something.
Teacher, please, what can we read?
Okay?
Teacher, can I read?
So, thank you. Grade 5, all of you go to page 18. All of you go to page 80.
80.
18.
I'm already here, sir. Teacher,
English, please. What's happening? Stand there. Cable. Do not step on my cable, please.
Let me just fix myself.
Listen, here's also another tip. Hello? Here's another tip. You can put the book down on the table. Look down, read, look up, face the classroom. Look down, read, look up, and face the classroom. We want to build that confidence. That sauce. You guys don't have sauce. We are adding the tomato sauce. That fire. That chicha to your life. Thank you. The spice. Good boy. Yes, that's what I want. Hello, we are adding spice to your life. We have our first reader. Hello. What a day it has been. Like, oh my goodness, what a day it has been. This Tuesday was not Tuesday. I don't even know if that's a word, but this Tuesday was not going at all. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to leave you with something. Okay, I had to now relocate my camera because it was falling where I placed it. I want to leave you guys with something. If you are a student educator who is fresh in university, whether you are first year, second year, third year, fourth year, listen to my advice, heed to my advice. The institution that you are doing your B.Ed degree at is not going to teach you everything. A lot of the things you learn on the job, I learn on the job every day. Because at the institution, you learn a lot of theory based on how to teach the subject that you are specializing for. You're also learning about the history of that subject, how it came to be. You're learning about the curriculum. You're not really learning about the things that are going to help you run a day-to-day class. Yes, they take you for practicals, but not all mentors that you are going to find at your teaching practicals are actually going to give you the experience that you are actually signing up for when you pay for your tuition fees. Remember, the whole point of students going for teaching practicals is so that they can gain the physical experience of what it's like being a teacher. They need to take on the duties and responsibilities of a full-time teacher from morning up until afternoon. But it doesn't happen that way. Number one, some students, they refuse to cooperate with that instruction. Number two, some mentors feel like students are lazy, or the mentors feel like, you know what, I want to do my work this way and I don't really have time to attend to the students, because it happens. As teachers, we get a lot of work and it keeps piling up and we get swamped in the work, and somehow we're supposed to produce results, yet we are swamped in the work. So my advice to you is that when you go for your teaching practicals, even as a new educator in the field, always have your notebook, this book, any book. You see mine, it's not fancy, it's torn, it's not covered. Just have a diary where you will write down the experience of being a teacher as it plays out every single day, whether you are there for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or a month, 2 months at the school for your practicals. Make sure that you have a diary, and let it be the same diary that you take with you every single year. Don't throw it away at the end of your first year, second year, or third. Don't throw it away. Carry it with you, because whatever advice that you receive from your mentor teachers, write it down, because you're going to need it going forward. Guys, being a teacher is not easy. The reason why I'm saying this is because you become a parent to these kids, because a lot of these kids, they spend time on school grounds. They spend a lot of time on school with teachers. You become their parent. If ever anything happens to them, you and the principal, you will account for what happened to that child. That is why, as an educator, if anything happens inside your classroom, you are the first person to account. For instance, if ever there's an incident that happens in my classroom, I account first before the principal accounts, because it happened in my classroom. And the next question would be, did you inform the principal? What were the measures that were taking place? What did you do? So you have a book. I did not cover it yet. It's an incident book. Incident book 2026. When you open it, it has term 1. Term 1, and then it has all the incidents that took place from the beginning, page by page. And I make sure that the parents sign. When the parents come to see me as the educator for maths or for life skills or just an educator for their child, I give them the book. I note it down. Today, on this day, this time, the parent came to see me. It is very important that you have this book with you at all times as an educator, because if ever there's an incident that takes place in front of you or in your presence or when you are supposed to be on duty, the principal first asks for your incident book. Ma'am, did you write it in your incident book? You need to write the date, the time that it took place, which period it was, so that when the parents come, you can read out the incidents to the parents to say, parent, this happened, this happened, this happened. And then the parent must also see it. They must read it and see it and be like, oh, okay, And then they must sign it to say, I acknowledge that the teacher read out the incidents to me. I acknowledge as a parent that I've been made aware of these incidents that have taken place, that my child has been involved in or whatever. Okay, it is a very important book. That's something that was never mentioned to me during my 5 years of teaching practical. 5. Nothing. This book is new to me. It was never mentioned at all that when you are a teacher, everything that happens, you note it down, word for word. And it's time consuming because sometimes it takes away from teaching and learning. Because whenever there's an incident, you write detail. If there are witnesses, you write, okay, this learner A is a witness to what happened between learner B and C. Okay, learner A, please explain. The learner must explain word for word. You write it down. Even if the English is broken, you write it down. But you as a professional, you need to correct that English, correct that grammar. And then you write, okay, learner B, what happened? You write down. Learner C, what happened? Then you write educator present, educator what. If you go to see a parent, if the parent comes to you or you go to see the parent, you created that meeting to take place on a particular day, you take your incident book with you, you sit down and you take minutes of that meeting. You don't just say, oh, the principal will take minutes of the meeting and make copies for me. No, you must also have your own version of the story to say, okay, this parent so-and-so, ma'am, or sir came to see me regarding this matter. Who are the educators present during that time? You write it down. Okay, the educators that were present was the SMT or the SGB or whomever. You write it down. And then you make the parents sign. Parents, please sign to acknowledge that you were part of this meeting that took place on this day. So that if ever anything occurs, they can always refer back to the incident book. This book, I am repeating. First year students, second year students, third year students, fourth year students, fifth year students, whatever year of study you are in. If you are an educator, new educators that have been in the field, seasoned educators, this book is very important. Ask any teacher that has been in this field for years. They will tell you that an incident book is extremely important because that book can either save you or it can literally make you lose your job. So you choose. The ball is in your court. You choose what you want. The outcome of your education, profession, your education, whatever to be like. So the other thing that I also want to inform you, get to know your learners on a personal level. I'm a grade 5 class teacher. I need to know all these learners on a personal level. The learner profile does not give you the background, all of it, of what is happening. It just gives you an insight into these learners, who they are, what they're going through. But as an educator, you must have that one-on-one relationship with them. You need to know, okay, as a parent to these kids on this particular ground, institution, I need to know, who are these kids? Who do they sleep with at home? Is it the mother or the father? Oh, sorry, let me just correct my grammar. Who do these kids live with at home? Is it the mother? Is it the father? Is it the stepmother, stepfather? Is it the grandparents? Is it the aunties? Who do they relate with at home? You need to know what they eat at home. You need to know where their parents are working, so that if ever anything happens, that you know that, okay, I'm gonna go to this parent and gonna call this parent, or okay, this child is not okay today. I'm thinking that, okay, this and this happened. Teachers, please, don't just come to school because of money. Education doesn't have money. There's no ching ching here. We are not here for the money. We are here for the passion and the love that we have for these kids. We are here because we want to make a difference in the lives of these kids. I'm not here because of the salary. Like 8,000 is not a lot of money, but I show up every day because I'm here to grow. I'm here to gain knowledge. I'm here to gain skill. Things that were not taught to me at university, at college, Rosebank College. I learn every single day. Never tell yourself that today is going to be the same as yesterday or no. Every day is different. Same kids, but different behaviors. Same kids, but different attitudes. Same kids, but different results. So every day is going to be different. Maybe today the learner that you know is the clown of the class for that day becomes the vulnerable learner, the shy learner, and you should ask yourself questions when that happens. What's wrong? What happened? Did you not sleep okay? What did you eat at home? These kids are also going through things at home. And remember that at the stage of puberty, going towards puberty, hormones are starting to kick in, and they don't know their identity. They don't know what is happening anymore. Hormonal imbalances are taking place everywhere. So a lot is happening in them. So listen and listen to me, please. Love these kids like your own. It's difficult. Even for me, it's really hard to love these kids as though they are my kids, because some of their behaviors, that's why they say don't look at the behavior of the child, because that behavior might be propelled by something else, or that behavior might arise because it was triggered by something. These learners are easily triggered because they're going through something of their own and we are not aware. That's why I'm saying we need to know these learners. I'm also emphasizing to myself, I need to get to know my learners, because I just found out that, okay, certain learners in my class are going through something and I had no idea, because I never went and made that background check on them. So I know where I need to go from what was said in the meetings that I attended today. That's why I am now sharing this with you. Go and learn your kids, learn what they like, learn what they don't like, their strengths and their weaknesses. It's a lot of work, but go the extra mile for these kids. You don't know, you might be the one to save them from the situation that they are in. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm on my admin period. I need to type work. I'm falling behind with work because of everything that's happening. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it a day. Right now, I'm going to type, and then from this, I'm going to go home. So, thank you so much, my beautiful people, for tuning into All Things Teaching with Pina. I hope you guys learned something today from my video. I normally try by all means to teach something to you, not to the learners, to you as well, because I'm a teacher. So I try to teach outside of the curriculum as well. So I hope that, in my videos, that there is at least one or two things that you are learning that you can implement in your classroom, that you can implement in your own life as well. Please don't forget to do the needful. Don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe, but most importantly, to drop a comment in the comment section. Let's keep this conversation going. Let me know, how do you handle discipline, or how do you manage classroom behavior in your class? Maybe there's a strategy or two that I can learn from you to assist, because we need to learn from each other. We need to learn from the parents. We need to learn from the other teachers. We are a community, and as a community, we need to be united so that we can produce the best results from these learners that we are teaching. So drop me a comment in the comment section. Let me know the teaching strategies that you use in your classroom, classroom management strategies that you use to maintain discipline and behavior in your classroom. Let me know. Let's keep this conversation going. Let's keep this conversation flowing. Thank you guys so much for tuning into All Things Teaching with Bina. I'll see you guys in another video. Cheers.